Am I audible now?
Good evening, sir.
Hey, good
Good
evening.
evening, sir.
Good evening, Sabati. Good to have you back.
Yes,
Good
sir.
evening, sir.
Summer vacation is over now.
Hmm. Vacation is over and classes have started, huh?
Yes, sir. I am fine.
Your children kept you very busy in the vacation.
Yes, sir.
You normally think people will be free when they are on vacation. So, interestingly, you had no time to attend classes when you were on vacation.
Today my son went to Patna.
Okay.
Then now I am free.
Oh, and where are you?
I am Chhapra.
You're in Patna. That's right. Is your son doing okay now?
Yes.
Is your son doing okay now, Sabati? You told me your son was sick. Say, I
Yes, sir.
can't see your face. I'm not pitching the fan to say, yeah. Sorry for that. Okay. So let's start our lesson. Other people will join. Mm, let's see.
Good evening, sir.
Hey, Dave, are you back from Chennai?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Just 5 minutes.
5 minutes ago. Just 5 minutes ago. Just
Yes, sir.
5 minutes ago. I'm lucky. Okay. Yesterday I asked you guys to do this exercise 3. Let's do it now. What?
A guitar.
A
Who?
guitar.
Who?
My
My
brother
brother.
My brother
Where?
in a
In a
seaside town
seaside town
When?
last night.
last night
Last night
Why?
because I
Because
wanted
because I wanted to.
How many?
for
Who?
For
How much?
10 pound.
10 pound.
10 euro.
10 pound.
Hmm. It is euros, by the way. How long?
For 2
For
weeks.
2 weeks.
For,
For 2 weeks.
Who?
for 2 weeks.
Who?
It's mine.
It's
It's mine.
which?
The blue one.
Very
The
good.
blue
Blue
one.
Now I'm going to form complete sentences with these. Okay. And what do you want for your birthday?
A guitar.
You can answer something else as well. Okay.
Okay.
Who do you think will give you a guitar?
No one.
Hey. Yes, I know. But choose one answer from here and then your own answers. Okay. We are improvising, guys. We are improvising. Improvisements to make changes. Okay. Mm. Who do you think will, you know, give you a guitar on your for your birthday?
My brother.
Mm,
And my
right.
brother would be.
Yeah. If somebody was cheeky here, they would say, maybe you, maybe you. Next. Where Wait, so what's the answer here? Okay. And where does your brother live?
Yeah, speak
In
right.
Bihar, Sharif.
Yes. And the answer from here would be in a seaside town. Okay. Hmm. When did he tell you that he will give you a guitar? When did he tell you that he would give you a guitar?
Last night.
Ah,
Last night,
last night he told you. Hmm. And why did you call him last night?
Because
because
I
I
wanted to.
wanted to.
Night? Hmm. I'm trying to, form a question which will not sound odd. I know it's going to be a big challenge. See, guys, you can form thousands of questions. How many children does your brother have? And so many other questions, right? I'm thinking of something that will be more relevant here. How many gifts from your brother do you have?
Oh,
So,
Right. And how much do you think? How much do you think this guitar will cost?
10 euro.
10 euros.
10 pounds.
Okay,
Euros.
I know it will not cost that much. It will cost a lot more, right? Yeah. And how long have you been learning to play the guitar, by the way?
Sir, your voice
For
is
3
not
weeks.
clear right now.
Okay, Vita. How long have you been learning to play the guitar, by the way?
For 2
For
weeks.
2 weeks.
Only for 2 weeks, and you want a guitar. Okay.
Yes, I will.
Mm. And whose guitar is this, by the way?
It's mine.
It's mine too. I just needed to have that, right? From the context. Because of the context too was necessary. You understand? You want another guitar, and I'm saying, whose guitar is this, by the way, here? It's mine too. Okay. By the way, which guitar do you want from this list?
The blue The one. blue
The blue one.
Did you see? I put all these questions in a way that they appeared to be related to each other, right? I kind of created a conversation with all these questions. Can you do something similar? Can you ask each other, questions which should all be somehow related? Think if you can and try this in the group, okay? Simple and easy. Yes, Dave?
Sir, I want to ask you what difference in how much and how many.
Okay.
I always I always confuse in these two
Okay, you
words.
feel confused. Okay, Devendra. In Hindi, we use one phrase, kitna, all right? Kitna.
Yes,
But
sir.
in English, kitna can be translated sometimes with how much and sometimes with how many. When I say, kitna doodh peete ho tum roz,
Yes, sir.
then the question will be, how much milk do you drink every day? How much milk? Kitna doodh? Okay. But if I ask you, kitna roti khate ho tum? All right. Then I will ask you, how many rotis do you eat for dinner? Or कितने दोस्त हैं तुम्हारे? How many friends do you have? But when I say कितना पैसा है तुम्हारे पास, then I will say how much money do you have? Now, did you figure out the difference between how much and how many?
Yes, sir.
What is the difference?
So I think how many is countable?
Yes, very well done. How many is used with plural countable nouns? Okay. How many is used with
Yes.
plural countable nouns? And how much is used with uncountable nouns? Milk, money, water.
Sir, when we go outside, then we told no shopkeeper how much, how many rupees, how many rupees.
Okay, wait. I
How
will I will answer that.
much?
Sir, today I will not turn on the camera because Myra is very ill.
Okay, okay, Manisha, take care of your daughter, and it's all right if your camera is off. So, yes, money and rupees are not the same noun. Money is an uncountable noun, rupee is a countable noun. Rupee is
Yes,
a
sir.
unit, rupee is a currency, money is not a currency. So do not confuse money and rupee. Okay, rupee is the currency used in India. Okay, so we say how many rupees? Absolutely correct. Because we can count rupee, 1, 2, 3, and we say how many rupees? Countable plural. Okay, countable plural. How many rupees? But money is an uncountable noun. So we say how much money? How much
Sir,
water do you drink?
yes, sir, how much?
How much water do
And
you
sir,
drink?
time,
Very good. Time word can have 2, 3 different meanings. If you are talking about a period, then it is uncountable. And we say, how much time do you
yes, sir.
need? How much time do you need to do this exercise? How much time do
Yes,
you
sir.
need to do this exercise? But when time means frequency of occurrence, then we say, how many times have I told you not to touch my toothbrush? How many times have I told you not to play music so loud? Okay. So how many times? Kitni dafe, kitni baar, right? But how much time? Kitna samay? How much time do you think it will take to be fluent in English? How much time do you think it will take to be fluent in English? I think it will take 2 years minimum to be fluent. What do you think? For some
I was
people,
thinking,
3 or 4 years. For some people, 3 or 4 years, but generally 2 years.
Sir, I also have a question.
Yes, Vit.
Can I ask?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, we lift weights and we, sir, I will just come. We wear bag. So what do? We hold it. We
Carry a bag.
carry
We
bag
carry a
or
bag. We don't wear a bag, Vita, okay? We don't wear a bag. We carry a bag. Okay? We wear
yes,
clothes. We wear clothes. We wear accessories. All right?
sir, we can also say the
and
put
we carry
on.
Hmm.
put on. Yeah, I was thinking
Come again.
that.
Sir,
I was going to ask you that we put on a bag.
Now, put the bag on your back
dress,
is another thing. Put
dress,
the bag on your back is another thing, but you carry a bag, okay? You put the bag
Got
on your back, okay? But you don't put on the bag. You can't put on the bag. You can put the bag on your back, but you can't put on the bag. There is a difference. I hope everybody can appreciate that difference. You can put the bag on your back, but you cannot put on the bag. Do they appreciate this sentence, the difference here?
sir, I
So I can't follow this 10,000.
Don't worry, don't worry. You put the bag on the back, on your back, but you don't
Yes,
put
sir.
on the bag, but you don't put on the bag. So arrangement is different. It will take you a couple of months when you will start to appreciate this kind of response. To appreciate a response in English like this, you need to feel a little comfortable with English. Give yourself 2 months only, and you will start to feel a lot more comfortable, Dave, because you are a very sincere, dedicated student. You came back from Chennai just 5 minutes ago, 5 minutes before the class started, and you were the first one to be here. I just sent the message and you were here. So I'm very impressed with that dedication, Devendra. Okay. And dedication and sincerity, these are the two things the students bring with them. And I ensure that they learn English. They need to bring these two ingredients with them, these two qualities in their personality, dedication and sincerity. The rest is up to me. I don't need anything else from you. Okay. So how much is used with uncountable nouns, right? How much water do you drink? How much time
Yes,
do
sir.
you need to finish this exercise? How many times? How many cards? How many apples? I know it
Can
feels
I
a
say, sir,
little
how many hours?
absolutely, because the plural number is hours of singular hour. The plural is hours. Absolutely, Musharraf. How many minutes? How many seconds? How many hours? How many days? How many weeks? How many months? How many years? How many decades? How many centuries? Okay. So any plural noun, how many will be used with plural nouns and how much will be used with uncountable nouns? Tell me if this sentence is correct or incorrect. How many brother do you have?
Incorrect.
What is correct?
How many brothers
How many brothers do
you
you
have,
have?
or do you?
Do you have?
Others
Do
Do
you
you
have?
have?
Yes. How many brothers do you have? Good. Very well done. So we are going to page number 142 and we will look at the grammar reference. This unit has examples of the present simple and the present continuous, the past simple, and two future forms, going to and the present continuous for the future. All these tenses are covered again in later units. The present tenses will be covered again in Unit 2, past tenses will be covered again in Unit 3 and 9, and future forms will be discussed in Unit 5. The aim in this unit is to revise what you already know. So if anybody feels confused, just ask me because you are supposed to know it all already. But if you still feel confused, ask me. I'll try and explain. The present tenses. In this group here, you see 4 sentences. They are present tenses. Which present tenses? She lives in London. Which tense is this? And how do you decide? Because of she or in London or because of lives?
Because of
Lives.
Because
Lives.
of lives, right? Just one word tells you that this sentence is the present
simple
tense.
present tense.
simple
Simple present.
present. Yes, very good. I earn $100 a day. Now
Earn.
Simple present.
it is still
Simple
simple present, right? So
Yes,
why is S missing here? Why is S not here?
cause of I.
Because of I.
Exactly.
I.
S is only used with he, she, and it. When the subject is he, she, it, we use S with the verb. She lives in London. But with the rest of the
Sir, I don't know
subjects,
this.
you didn't know this, Devan?
Yes, sir. I don't know.
Wow.
I forgot.
She lives in London, okay? I earn $100 a day. How will you say about yourself, Devendra, that you live in Pondicherry? What will you say? I lives in Pondicherry or I live in Pondicherry?
I live in Pondicherry, sir.
Exactly. S is used when the subject is he, she, it. Okay. When the subject is he, she, it, then we use S with the verb. Otherwise, we don't. Next, I'm saving money for my education. This is present too, but this is not the present simple, right, everyone? I'm
Yeah,
saving money for my
continuous.
education. This is called the present continuous. I'm saving money for my education. In Hindi, we will say, मैं अपने पढ़ाई के लिए पैसे बचा रहा हूँ, right? I'm saving money for my education. Next,
Education.
they are studying in a language school. They are studying in a language school.
Language too.
This is the present continuous too.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Which words tell you that it is the present continuous? They or studying or are or in a language school. Which part is telling you that it is the
R
present
plus
simple?
four.
Are studying.
Are studying.
Studying.
Are studying. Okay. Is studying, are studying, am studying. Right? Is saving,
Yes.
am saving, are saving. It means is, am, are plus a verb in the ing form. This is called the present continuous. Yes. Past tense. They moved to Canada 30 years ago. Which tense is it?
Past tense.
Past simple.
Past.
Past simple, right? Which word tells you it is the past simple?
Move. Move.
They moved. They moved. Moved. They
Move.
moved. Okay. They moved to Canada 30 years ago. Subject plus V. Yeah, good. They moved to Canada 30 years ago. Manisha, I will charge you 50% extra fee for your daughter. She's studying with you. You know, I don't offer free classes, right, Manisha? So your daughter cannot study for free. She has to pay. You know, when you take young kids to the cinema hall, when you take young kids to the cinema, you need to buy half the ticket or on the bus, on the train. So here I will give you a 50% discount too, half the ticket. Okay.
sir, I will give you.
Okay, sir, I will give you. All right, Manisha's daughter. All right. I trust your words, okay? And I'll wait for the day when I receive the fee from you, little girl. Okay. Now carrying on with the lesson. They moved to Canada 30 years ago. The subject and the verb will be in the second form. This is the past simple. They moved to Canada 30 years ago. And second, I had a bad accident last month. Had is the V2 form of have. I had a bad accident. So when you use subject plus V2, that is the past simple, right? Subject plus V2, nothing more, nothing less. They moved to Canada 30 years ago. My grandfather moved to Bihar 45, 50 years ago, I think now. Yes.
I moved to Delhi 14 years ago.
Yes, very nice. Very good. I had a bad accident last month. Here the verb is have, okay? I had a guava 15 minutes ago. I had a guava 15 minutes ago. I had a guava, Devendra, 15 minutes ago. It means 15 मिनट पहले मैंने एक अमरूद खाया था, है ना? Okay. Next. Future. Past के लिए बहुत आसान है. कुछ भी बताना हो, subject plus V2 ले लो. आप एक common mistake करते हो, इसके बारे में बात कर लेते हैं. Let's talk about the most common mistake. Students, whenever they want to talk about the past tense, they have this tendency of adding was, were to the verb. You know, they say I was moved, or I was 8 ऐसे करके कुछ बोल देते हैं वो. Okay. So do not force be verb. Simply use the V2 form of the verb. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता था बचपन में चुट्टा. I really loved chutta in my childhood. Okay. So I was loved नहीं बोलने का. आपका वर्ब है उसको V2 में बोलो. और डूअर मतलब समझते हो? डूअर काम करने वाला. डूअर तो उस वर्ब को करने वाला उसके पहले होता है इंग्लिश में हमेशा. जैसे मैंने तुम्हें देखा था. I was saw you नहीं बोलना है. I saw you. I saw you. मैंने तुम्हें देखा था. I saw you in the park with a guy. All right. I saw you in the park. तो याद रखना, whatever is your verb, just put the verb in the second form. That's all. Future forms. Very interesting. Future forms. Forms है future, लेकिन tense है present. देखो, I am going. कौन सा tense दिखता है? Present continuous type का दिखता है?
Continuous.
हाँ,
Like
उसी टाइप का दिखता है
present
ना?
continuous.
Yeah, उसी टाइप का दिखता है. I'm going to study for a master's degree. So going to plus V1 is used to talk about your intentions. I'm going to do some carpenter's work in my room. Woodwork. I'm going to do some woodwork in my room. I'm trying to muster my courage, because I've never done it before and I'm not very sure about my physical strength at the moment, stamina, but I want to take a chance. I'm going to do some woodwork in my room. If I did it successfully, I would feel very proud. Okay.
When are you going to do it?
When I have at least 3-4 days holiday in classes.
And
Because
when do you think this holiday will come?
I think when we have a big festival, I could have done it. I could have done
Like
it in
Dasara?
Bakrid hostel. Yeah, maybe, yeah. That would be a good time because I don't want to do it with the pressure of teaching classes as well. I would like to just totally focus on that thing when I do it. Let's see. I think of
It
myself as
will
a
become
carpenter.
very tiring.
I think of myself as a carpenter actually, and I've always felt very passionate about carpentry. Woodwork has always fascinated me. I have spent not thousands, but hundreds of hours watching videos about carpentry. Any video
On face
on Facebook, on YouTube, where somebody is doing some carpentry work, if not the whole video, I definitely stay there longer than any other video.
So do you have the instruments, sir?
I have none.
all the
I have
instruments?
none. I have none. And if you guys can arrange something for me, if you have a friend or two who does carpenter's job, and if you could convince him to just be there, to guide me, maybe, I would really appreciate it. Okay, any young boy, 17, 18, who knows a little bit of carpentry work with a few of the instruments, I'm ready to buy some instruments as well because it really makes me happy. The way they peel off that wood part, with the chisel. It's just so much fun to just watch
Very
that,
satisfying.
Yeah, I love that. I love watching that. And if I'm doing it, I can't tell you how much happiness how much pleasure I'm gonna derive from that.
In winter, I cut the wood with Ari. Ari means seesaw. I don't know what is the English.
Saw.
Yes,
SAW.
with saw. And I made my video.
You have a video?
This time, no, sir. But someone may have this video of cutting
Share
wood.
Share with me if you have one. Okay. Are you good at carpenter's work or woodwork, Manisha?
No, sir, but something I do at my home, like
Wow.
means cutting wood and pin with hathoda and all the things.
Let me tell you something. This is one thing that I don't want to do. I don't want to use a saw and go back and forth with my poor, weak, old arm, which has been out of all sorts of physical practice, hard work. I'm going to buy an electric cutter, which will help me cut the plywood easily. But still, I would need some other, tools. Yeah, so anybody who wants to help me out, you are more than welcome. Please do that, okay? In any way you can help, okay? You can just boost my morale by being present there. Okay.
You have watched too many videos, so I think you, not him, will help you. Maybe you help him because
Well, I don't know.
they usually don't use electric saw and all the electronic things that you are going to use. Maybe
I think I'm ready to spend about 5,000 rupees on the tools first. And I know I'm going to be really badly scolded at home because I often do this kind of thing. Once I bought all the tools of a plumber, but I have no regrets because I saved nearly 4,000 rupees. A plumber asked for 4,000 rupees to get the pipe to my house from, the street. And I said, leave it, I'll do it on my own. And I actually did it alone. Okay. So I think I kind of got my money back, by just doing that one piece of work. And I've done multiple small things in the house with the plumbers, tools. Okay. By the way, plumbing
Sir,
tools, I should have said. Yes,
when my
Manish.
husband lived with me, lived with me,
Hmm.
I don't know anything. But now, in 3 years, I have learned so many things, like adding pipe in my kitchen. I have done this on my own.
Wow, amazing. By the way, you in your flow, you did not take care of the verb. You said when my husband lived with me, I don't know anything. You should have said I didn't know anything, right?
Yes, sir. When my
Okay.
husband,
Remember, do not sacrifice your accuracy for the sake of speed. Never. Okay. Like that moment, I said plumber's tool. Then I said, no, it should be plumbing tool. Okay. Listen to your own words as a learner so that you can notice whether there is a mistake with your sentence, with what you have spoken. Do not leave other people to judge what you have spoken. You be the first judge of your own language. Okay. It might slow you down initially, but this will make you very confident of what you speak. Moving on. Guys, let's talk about what auxiliary. One more. What are you doing tonight? What time does it refer to? The present, the past, or the future? What are you doing tonight? Listen to my question. What time does it refer to? ये किस
future.
समय के बारे में?
Future.
future.
Very nice. I'm glad that you guys are all saying future time. It refers to the future time. Okay.
Future.
Yeah. What are you doing tonight? क्या कर रहे हो आज रात? हिंदी में भी बोलते हैं ऐसा. ऐसी बात नहीं कि नहीं बोलते. क्या कर रहे हो आज रात? क्या करने वाले हो आज रात? Okay. Normally, अगर हिंदी से इंग्लिश में कंपैरिजन करें तो करने वाले हो तो usually we go with going to, and कर रहे हो then we use doing. हालांकि ये कोई हार्ड एंड फास्ट रूल नहीं है, ज्यादातर में फिट हो जाता है. अगले महीने कार खरीद रहे हैं हम, पैसा जमा हो गया है, एडवांस पेमेंट भी हो गया है.
We are buying a car next month.
Yeah, ठीक है.
We are
Where-
collected money.
Where are you going tomorrow?
Yes. All right.
And
Can I know which car, sir?
I am
Arey, nah,
to
Devendra, I'm not buying a car yet. That was just an example, unfortunately. I wish it was true.
Oh, okay.
I wish it
I
was
am
true.
going to make dinner after the class.
Very good. I'm going to make dinner after the class. So अपने intentions बताने के लिए going to do something. और वो जो हिंदी बताई वो फिट एकदम रट्टा नहीं मारने वाली कि वही होगा, हार्ड एंड फास्ट रूल नहीं था वो हेल्प करता है, ओके। बट देर आर लॉट्स ऑफ टाइम्स व्हेन दैट रूल विल नॉट अप्लाई। जैसे मैंने बोल दिया कि करने वाले हो तो गोइंग टू, हर बार ऐसा थोड़ी होता है। मूविंग ऑन।
This sentence, this looking like present tense. What are you doing tonight? In sub
Yes,
main.
exactly, Devendra. If you remove the word tonight, then it is present continuous about now. What are you doing? क्या कर रहे हो तुम? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
क्या कर रहे हो? What are you doing? लेकिन what are you doing tonight talks about the future. It means we can use the present tense to talk about future time. In English, we can use the present tense to talk about the future time. And we can do the same in Hindi as well. क्या कर रहे हो आज रात?
Sir.
कल शाम में क्या कर
Yes,
रहे
sir.
हो? संडे को क्या कर रहे हो? Auxiliary verbs. भाई, auxiliary verbs. ये क्या है? तो look at these words. She is reading. She is reading. तो ये is क्या है यहाँ पे? She is reading. ये is क्या है? Auxiliary verb. Okay. She is reading में is क्या है? Auxiliary verb.
Auxiliary verb.
Okay. They are watching a film. What is the auxiliary verb?
Or
Or
And what is the main verb?
Beaver.
नहीं नहीं, अगर auxiliary है
Main
are
verb
तो main
is
verb भी हो
watching.
गया। ये थोड़ा अजीब लगा मुझे। अगर आप गौर करें,
Watching is main verb.
है ना,
Watching.
और यहाँ पर reading main verb है ना, she is reading में reading main
are
verb है।
there two types of verb?
हाँ
I
हाँ,
always
I'm
get
coming to that.
confused.
I'm gonna explain everything in so much detail right now. I don't think you will have any confusion after this class, okay? तो देखो, in most cases, in English, we use a combination of an auxiliary verb and a main verb to make sentences. In most cases, okay? चलिए example लेते हैं. Let's make present continuous sentences, everybody. Give me one present continuous sentence from your mouth.
We are
I
studying.
am teaching English.
I
अब
am
आप-
watching TV.
Right. Can you see two parts?
I am listening.
Yes, you're listening to me. Very good. बताओ कि आप लोग देख सकते हो यहाँ पे दो हिस्से, एक है auxiliary verb और एक है main verb. ठीक है?
Okay.
तो बताओ प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस में ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब कौन होता है?
Is
Is
क्या मैं उसको
are.
सिंपल बोल दूं? बी वर्ब ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब होता है इसमें? कैन आई से दैट?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
एवरीबॉडी, कैन आई सिंपली
B
से
verb.
बी वर्ब प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस
Yes,
में
sir.
ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब होता है?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
what is B verb?
Yes.
व्हाट इज बी वर्ब? इज, एम, आर, ये तीनों बी वर्ब के फॉर्म्स हैं.
Are there any more forms of B verb?
ये तीनों प्रेजेंट फॉर्म्स हैं. ये तीनों प्रेजेंट फॉर्म्स हैं. ओके,
Okay, okay.
Sorry, sir.
I
Can
got
you repeat this sentence?
आई एम गोइंग टू रिपीट एवरीथिंग. मैं फिर से बताता हूँ देवेंद्र. इज, एम, आर जो आपने बचपन में सुना था कि इज मतलब है, एम मतलब हूं, आर मतलब हैं या हो, भूल जाइए और ऐसा समझिए कि एक वर्ब होता है बीई बी वर्ब, उसके तीन फॉर्म्स होते हैं, इज, एम, आर. ये तीनों प्रेजेंट फॉर्म्स हैं. जब आप कहते हैं